Hello dear students, in a previous class we have discussed the acceleration and the velocity here of particles when it is exhibiting the simple harmonic motion, right? So velocity acceleration we have understood that is of minus omega square x here when x will be 0, x is equal to 0, acceleration will be maximum when extreme position x is equal to plus or minus a. These things we have already studied here. We have understood the velocity of a particle. What is that? Omega is equal to root of a square minus x square. So those who have not understanding this one, this equation I have already derived in a previous class. Once again we will glance it. So this is the velocity of the particles when it is executing the simple harmonic motion at the extreme position it is. So extreme position it is. So understanding this, so let us frame the diagram here. It's the mean position here. Mean position where velocity is a maximum here. You should understand acceleration is a 0, force is also 0, at the x is equal to 0 it is. 0 in the sense mean position it is. So when it is exhibiting the extreme position here, this is a positive direction. Maximum, a means what here? Amplitude. So it will move towards the one more extreme position where I can say it is a negative direction, minus a it is. Means negative amplitude, means with respect to the mean position of the particle. Means here at this, always you should remember x is measured from the mean position here, right? So we have understood here velocity will be maximum and velocity will be minimum at the extreme position. So if body is moving in the positive direction, so how it will be the maximum, minimum velocity here. So we have acceleration here, omega square x. Quickly I will derive this equation so that we can move towards the next concept here. So a, I can write it here, means acceleration I can write it here dv by dt here, right? So if you go ahead with minus omega square x here, just multiply and divided by here dx by dx here, only for this part. So what it will happen here? So dv by dx, not dx here, dt. So because acceleration is a dv by dt, multiplying and dividing by dx here, that is of minus omega square x here. Look at this part. This is what? Dx by dt. So dv by dx. So I can write it here minus omega square x it is, right? So this part I can write it here velocity. So dv by dx is equal to minus omega square x it is, right? So what will be the next form of it? I will call it as this is the equation 2, right? So body is moving from extreme position to the mean position. Look at the status of the velocity from the extreme position to the mean position. That is of 0 to maximum. So integrate that equation 2. Integrate it with the relevant ratios. Ratios in the sense from where to where it is moving. So integration of the equation 2, v into dv by dx here is equal to omega square x of integration. Now look at here, velocity is from 0 in the sense what? Extreme position to the mean position. Look at this, extreme is 0, mean position is maximum. So it is moving from extreme to mean position. So 0 to v it is. Now the displacement is maximum at A in the sense what? It reached to the certain extreme position. Always it is measured from the mean position. So it is moving from A to X it is. X in the sense it is understood it is a mean position. So A to X it is. A to X. So body is also moving with the velocity having the 0 at the extreme position to the maximum at the mean position here, and the amplitude of the maximum A to the X here. So let us integrate here. What you will get? You will get it here V square by 2. So integration of V. So that is of what? V square by 2. This formula you know. So it is in the form of ratios are there. I will write it here 0 to V, right? So I will take it minus omega square. It is not variable, right? So integration of x is what? X square by 2 A to X it is, right? So first we'll write the final part. Next we'll write the initial part. So that means what? V square by 2. V I have substituted here. Next minus of 0. 0 by 2 means I will write it here 0 only. Next minus omega square. X square in terms of x square by 2 here. I will substitute x in place of a here minus a square by 2 here. Right? Now it will remains with the v square by 2 here minus omega square. 1 by 2 is common. I will take it outside. Remains with the x square minus a square here. Right? What will be the next form of it? What will be the next form of it here? That is of v square by 2, right, minus omega square by 2 x square minus a square here. So 2 will get cancels, remains with v square minus omega square x square minus a square here. So take it the negative sign inside, that is of omega square a square minus x square here, right? So v is equal to root of omega square of a square minus x square here, right? So this and this one will cancel, remains with the omega. V is equal to omega root of a square minus x square. So we have understood here what is that? V is equal to omega of v square a square minus x square. So this is the velocity experienced at the extreme position of a particle here. So extreme position of a particle here. So this is about the velocity. Then how it will be verified with the extreme position of a particle on a simple harmonic motion with graphical we will understand. So let us move ahead with the graphical explanation of a particle. So this one already we have written here, no need to write it again and again. This is for a positive direction, negative will be a minus here. So directly I am writing here plus or minus omega root of a square minus x square here. Now graphically how we have to verify? So graphical verification of a velocity of a particle. Right? Now, so let us move ahead with this. This is a V is there. I think this is the maximum at the what is that? Mean position it is. Right? So once you go ahead with the extreme position here, I'll write it here V is equal to 0. Here it is the mean position. As x is equal to 0 here, V is equal to maximum here, right? So let us take the graphical representation here, right? So once you go ahead with this, y-axis is there here. You can take a y-axis and here it is the x-axis. In this part will be the maximum portion, I mean to say that extreme position here where the velocity becomes 0 here, and this is the mean position where the velocity is a maximum. Similarly, you can take a one more extreme position here, right? So where here also velocity is 0. So how the particle is exhibiting the to and fro motion? Particles move from mean position to one extreme position here. Similarly, it will move towards the mean position here. So again it will not stay here for a longer time. Means because velocity, what it will happens, velocity started increasing here and it will become maximum at the mean position. And once velocity is maximum at the mean position, right, so it will experiences again moving towards the next extreme position. That means what here in this path. So force is there here moving towards the mean position. Here also force is there moving towards the mean position. Acceleration is also moving towards the mean position. Acceleration is also moving towards the mean position here. So that is of mean position of a particle. Similarly, it will not be stuck only for this part. So again from the extreme position of this negative extreme position to the positive extreme position. So this portion, what is that? Amplitude. So this is of negative amplitude it is. So again it will move towards the mean position, right? So velocity increases moving towards the mean position. Acceleration moving towards the mean position here. Velocity, what will happens here? It will start decreasing. It will start increasing here. This will be 0 for the extreme position. Velocity will be 0. Again, when it is moving towards the mean position, velocity becomes maximum and it will not stick here only. It will move towards the next one. Again, velocity will be decrease here. It will becomes 0. So what is this part? This is the to motion and this is the fro motion here. So it is not a circular form. It is not a half journey. So it is in the one form of our mathematical expression. So let us go ahead whether which expression it will be tallied here. So we know here v square is equal to omega square root of, right? No, not root of. So a square minus x square here, right? This we can write it or not, right? So I will take it here, v square by omega square remains with a square minus x square here, right? Now I will take it this form, v square by omega square plus x square here, that is of a square. So let me take it as this is equation 2, this is equation 1 here. So multiply this equation 2 by a square on both the sides. A square on both the sides. What will happen here? A square omega square a square here plus x square by a square by a square. So what will happen here? A square get cancels, remains with the v square omega square a square plus x square by a square, that is equal to 1. So just recall the equation of ellipse. Is this, it is the same form of ellipse here. We know the expression of circle. We know the expression of other mathematical expressions like a rectangular, angle, and square, trapezium, diagonals, whatever it is. But it will reply, it is related to which expression, which is related to which part of it, how it will be related. So it is not in the form of circle here. It is not in the form of a straight line. It is not in the form of a parallel, but it is in the form of like this it is. So elliptical path. We can say, no, the simple harmonic motion is one of the form which will not in the form of repetitive. It is not a repetitive motion as in case of periodic motion of a particle. It is obviously it will said to be as a to and fro motions is repetitive, but it is not showing the circular path, means equal in a equal intervals of time or in instant intervals of time. Here it will not exhibiting the same position. It will maintain to and fro motion here. That's why we are saying oscillatory or oscillation motion experienced by the particle is a part of periodic motion, or else it behaves, or the nature of it as a periodic motion, but it is a different from the periodic motion. It is not a completely, or it is not to be set as a, it is a periodic motion. It is said to be as a non-periodic. It is in experiencing, in nature it look like a periodic, but it has a different quality, different nature, different form of it to showing the motion, that is of to and fro motion here. So once you cross check with the ellipse form of it, so what is our ellipse here? What is the expression of ellipse here? We can write now a square by x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So we got it here, v square by omega square a square plus x square by a square is equal to 1. Right? So it is in the form of same as it is. X square, a square by a square, we will tally this one here. Right, a square by a square here, y square by b square, it is tallied with what here, this form. Rearranging it is happening. So y square means it is of a mean position, as we have drawn the diagram here. Omega square means what here? This is angular frequency. Omega means what? That is of 2 pi by t it is. Right, or else t is equal to 2 pi by omega. Right, so this is the angular frequency we have understood. With respect to that, omega amplitude square, that is of maximum displacement from mean position to the extreme position. So it is said to be as a ellipse form it is. So ellipse form it is. So that is what velocity of a particles on extreme position. Velocity of a particle on extreme position is in the elliptical form it is. Ellipse form it is. So this, by this we can form, we can solve the relevant competitive question also. So let us move on to the making of a list, what all the things we have discussed, and we'll make a short note on it so that it will be easy for you to recall what are the things we have discussed, and it will be useful for us to solve the problems also. So what all things we have discussed from the 2 classes onwards? First we have understood the, so what is that? Force is there, right? So we'll make a note on it, very important note it is. So first we have discussed the force which is acting on the particle. Second, we have understood the acceleration. Third thing, we have understood the velocity here. So one by one detailedly we'll make a list of it, because once we have started solving the numerical problems again and again, the same topics it is discussing means it will be bore for both of us. So one by one we'll go ahead. So what is this force here which is experiencing on the particle on the extreme position, on extreme position here, right? So with the graphically, let us move ahead with the making the point of it, means making the list of it. We know that f is equal to minus x raised to n here, where n will plays the role of odd number. So n is equal to 1 means f is equal to minus kx raised to 1. This execute the simple harmonic motion or the simplest oscillatory motion. So simplest oscillatory motion. So oscillatory motion it is. So that is nothing but the simple harmonic motion. So once you go ahead with the graphical part here, so I will draw it here on x-axis and the y-axis here. That is nothing but also force versus displacement here. So force versus displacement. In displacement, I will write it here on x direction, displacement here. If you go ahead with the force on y direction here, right? So how it is showing here the force minus x raised to n, right? So once it is moving from the mean position, once it is moving on the positive direction here, say x is equal to a, then what kind of force is experiencing here? It will try to move towards the mean position only, right? So in the positive direction, so body is there experiencing the oscillation here. It is moving a positive extreme position here, right? Mean position here. Right? So it is of a positive direction means force will be of, what is that? Positive or a negative direction. Force will be the positive. So let us go ahead here, minus k raised to n here. X is a positive means what will be the force here? Negative. So force will be negative. Yes, when x is a positive direction, force will be negative here. That means when body is moving towards the positive direction, its a force will be negative. Here negative force will be there. Here f is equal to minus kx raised to n here. This is a positive. Force is positive here. S, this is the positive direction. This is of the negative direction here. So x dash, y dash here, right? So when body is moving towards the positive direction here, so this will be the negative form. Same way when body is moving on the negative part here. So let us move ahead with the next extreme position here. So this is of minus displacement or amplitude here. What will happen? Force will be the minus x raised to n here, minus x raised to n. So f is equal to minus of minus plus, it will becomes, so force will be positive in a negative direction of displacement here. That means if it is moving in this direction, force will be positive here. So force will be positive when body is moving on the negative direction of the extreme position. That means this will be the negative of extreme position. This will be positive of extreme position. If you draw the diagram here. So what is the agenda here? It is also moving towards the origin. So it is also moving towards the origin only, right? So that indicates graph is on the same path. Either it is in the form of positive direction of amplitude or the negative direction of the amplitude. So it is moving in such form of a graphical form here. Understood? Right. So now let us move on to the acceleration form of it. So now we have understood this is very important part here, force on a particle on the extreme position. So with the diagrammatic I have explained here that the mean position x force will be 0 here. So this portion force will be 0. Here also force will be 0. mean position it is. Here it is a positive, here it is a negative. Here it is a positive, here it is a negative. On x direction I have placed the amplitude in the sense what? Displacement here. On y direction we have placed the force here, right? So what will happening here? When body is moving towards positive direction of the displacement, force is a negative. Force will be negative. What is that? Minus kx raised to 1. So the positive direction means minus kx raised to n here. So in place of n, if you just put the 1 or 3 here, you will get to know that it is moving towards the positive direction. In simple way also you can recognize here, when it is moving towards the positive direction, force is moving towards the mean position, opposite direction to the displacement. So force which is acting on the particle where it is experiencing the simple harmonic motion is opposite to the direction of displacement. In that way also you can take it as a negative form is there here. And when it is moving towards the negative direction with respect to the mean position of a particle here, force will be positive. How means? X itself is a negative here. So minus and the minus will becomes plus here. That means that force which is experienced by the particle on the extreme position, that is also opposite to the direction of displacement experiences by the particle with respect to the mean position. So you will get the positive here. When you draw the diagram here, both the forces experiencing on both the extreme position of a particle, agenda is towards the mean position. Both the extreme position, positive direction, and the negative direction, force is making that particles to move towards the mean position. This is the one agenda of the force which is acting on the particle on extreme position, whether it is a positive direction, whether it is a negative direction. So this is very important as per the point of your force experiencing on the particle here. Now we'll go ahead with the acceleration. So what is that acceleration? Acceleration experiences acceleration of a particle on extreme position it is. So we have understood omega is equal to A is equal to minus omega square x here. So this one we have already derived and understood also, as force is equal to mass into acceleration. Acceleration is equal to F by m here, where F is what here in the simple harmonic motion, x raised to n here. So if you place it here, what you will get? Minus k by m of x here, that is of A is equal to minus omega square x, right? This one we have already done, as omega square is equal to k by m. So omega is equal to what here? Root of k by m. So this is the concept we have understood here. Then we'll move towards the graphical method. So how the graphical method will be explained? So if you plot the graph here, on y-axis if I place the acceleration, so let us go ahead with the y-axis here, minus omega square x here, and on x-axis again displacement. What is that? Acceleration versus displacement here. So this is the one form. What is the relation between the acceleration and the displacement? Always you should remember the displacement always measures from the mean position here. This is the mean position here, right? So x dash where it is a negative here, y dash where it is a positive. So plus omega square x. So we can also write it here, omega is equal to, A is equal to plus or minus modulus of we have written, no. So plus or minus omega square x it is, right? So in the same way we have written here, right? But also in formula we have to write it here omega only, but it is negative here, right? Now once the body is moving from mean position to the positive x direction, means positive form of it, amplitude. So what will be the acceleration? Look at here, at this position acceleration will be 0, right? So once acceleration, body experiences the acceleration here, well, it is moving towards the positive direction here, right? So what will be the things it's happening here? Acceleration will be negative. Acceleration will be negative here. So look at here, along the direction of force only it acceleration should get, no? So recall the previous graph. What it will happens? It is towards the negative only. It is towards the negative only. So acceleration is also opposite to the direction of the displacement. Once the body is moving towards the negative here, so it is moving towards the positive of acceleration. Means along the, when force is acting, in which direction force is there, the same way acceleration will be there. So here also that is of positive. So graphical also it is the same. What is the agenda here? These two, acceleration and the force, it is trying to meet towards the mean position only. Same form it is. So same graphical form also we are getting here. We should understand acceleration will be maximum at the extreme position. Acceleration will be maximum at the extreme position, where we can say A is x is equal to a plus a, x is equal to minus a here. That means amplitude, maybe it is in a positive direction or maybe it is in a negative direction, that does not depend here. Force and the acceleration, the target is what? Particles to move towards the mean position only. It will try to comes to, or it will try to make to come towards the mean position only. So the force and the acceleration will get the same graph for here, right? So we can write it, A is a amplitude here. We should not forget this is a amplitude. Amplitude means what here? The maximum displacement from the mean position. Always we have to remember here amplitude, and the x is going to be measured with respect to the mean position. Should not forget to recall that is measured from anywhere else. It is not like that. X should be measured completely from the mean position. I'm stretching this word again and again, means while solving the problem we will make definitely mistakes and we will measure from somewhere else. It is not like that. You have to keep it in mind that always x should be measured from the mean position of the particle only. Now let us move on towards the, what is that? Next concept, that is of velocity. Just now we have discussed, that is also relation between the acceleration and displacement. So both are one frame here, that is of graphically also same. It is force versus displacement, acceleration versus displacement. Now velocity of a particle, velocity of a particle on extreme position, it is, right? We can also say that v, velocity versus displacement. We know that v is equal to just now omega square v square is equal to a square minus x square here. If you go ahead with that, plus or minus omega of a square minus x square. So this is the velocity experienced by the particle when it is on the extreme position here, right? Extreme position. So this is of a positive direction, this is of a negative direction, right? Mean position where x is equal to 0, velocity is maximum here, velocity will be 0. That indicates velocity will be indicates what here? That is of v is equal to a square minus x square here, omega root of a square minus x square here. So we'll go ahead with the graphical form here. We can write it on y-axis velocity here, on x-axis displacement here. This is the mean position where acceleration is 0, velocity will be omega square, root of a square minus x square, right? So v y dash here, right? This is of negative here, and this is of positive. V is equal to plus omega root of a square minus x square here. So when body is moving towards the positive here on extreme position, what will be the velocity? So it is in the form of negative positive. It is in the form of positive here, right? So once it is moving towards the negative direction of the amplitude here, so negative here, right? So if it is a negative extreme position here, so it will be positive. It is moving towards the positive. So to and fro motion. So this is of complete to motion, right? So it is of complete to motion, and this is of complete fro motion, right? So that's why it is in the form of elliptical form. This is of a elliptical form also, we can say that, or it is ellipse. So what is that ellipse? A square by x square by a square, y square by b square, that is of 1. So as we have seen here, v square by a square omega square plus x square by a square, that is of 1. So this we have already discussed in the just 2 to 5 minutes back only. These all are the very important concept here. So this you should remember. In the next topic we will discuss what is the general equation of a particles on the extreme position when it is experiences the simple harmonic motion. By this the numerical problem starts.